Hello friends, welcome. Today we are going to explain the second part of the investigation of molecular structure. In this video, we are going to explain the molar position for polar molecules and determination of the dipole moment. We know that each polar molecule has positive and negative N. In absence of an electrical field, the molecule and its dipole are randomly distributed like this way in all directions due to thermal effect. But if electrical field is applied, then two disturbing effects will arise. The distortion of positive and negative charge from original position like this way, and it is called as induced polarization. The second effect, that is the all molecules are oriented in the direction of an electrical field because the positive charge nuclei are get attracted towards negative plate and negative charge nuclei are get attracted towards positive plate. But due to the thermal effect, they acquire intermediate mean position between direction of an electrical field and original position. This effect of the field on dipole are called as orientation polarization. Therefore, in for polar molecule, when it is placed in an electrical field, there are two types of polarization are arises. One is induced polarization, that is equal to 4 by 3 pi n alpha. Other is orientation polarization, that is equal to 4 by 3 pi n u square upon 3 kt. Therefore, total polarization for the polar molecules equal to pi plus po equal to d minus 1 upon d plus 2 into m upon d. The capital D is a dielectric constant and small d is a density. M is a molecular weight equal to 4 by 3 pi n alpha plus 4 by 3 pi n u square upon 3 kt. Now, the 4 by 3 pi n alpha for the same molecule is a constant that is considered as A, and 4 by 3 pi n u square upon 3k is also constant that is considered as a B. Therefore, Pt equation becomes Pt equal to A plus B 1 upon T. Now, plot the graph of total molar polarization versus 1 upon T, that it gives different types of lines for different compounds. The CH3Cl and Cl, that it gives straight line and slope of this line not equal to 0. Therefore, CH3Cl and HCl is a polar molecules, but CCl4 and CH4 having non-polar in nature because slope of this line equal to 0. Friends, now determination of the dipole moment. This can be done by two methods. The name of the first method is vapor temperature method. Then this method is useful for those compounds which are easily converted into gaseous phase or which are present in the gaseous phase. This method is based on the following equation, that is total polarization equal to Pi plus Po equal to d minus 1 upon d plus 2 into m upon d equal to 4 by 3 pi n alpha plus 4 by 3 pi n u square upon 3 kt. Now friends, A equal to 4 by 3 pi n alpha and B equal to 4 by 3 pi n u square upon 3k. Therefore, this equation become Pt equal to A plus B 1 upon T. With the help of this, easily determine the dipole moment of the compound which are easily converted into gaseous phase or already present in the gaseous phase. Now, first, the total molar polarization are calculated from the experimentally by determining the value of dielectric constant, vapor density and various temperature of a given vapor system. दोस्तों, अभी हमारे पास टोटल मोलर पोजीशन की वैल्यू अवेलेबल है अलग अलग टेम्परेचर को. Therefore, total polarization A plus B 1 upon T, and this can be converted into y equal to mx plus c form. Therefore, plot the graph of total polarization against 1 upon T always gives straight line. and the slope of the line is measured from which b is known, but b equal to 4 by 3 pi n u square upon 3k. Therefore, u equal to under root of 9k upon 4 pi n into under root of b. The putting the value of k pi n in this equation, therefore we get the u equal to 0.01273 under root of b into 10 to minus 18 इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक यूनिट सेंटीमीटर। दोस्तों b की वैल्यू हमने स्लोप से मेजर की। अगर b की वैल्यू हम इस केस में पुटअप करते तो हमें डायपोल मोमेंट की वैल्यू मिल जाती है। इस तरह से हम डायपोल मोमेंट की वैल्यू डिटरमाइन कर सकते हैं दोस्तों in second method, when the compounds are present in the solid form, therefore prepare the solution of such a compound in the non-polar solvent such as benzene, carbon tetrachloride, cyclohexane, n-hexane and other hydrocarbons। दोस्तों यहाँ हम नॉन पोलर सॉल्वेंट क्यों लेते हैं? अगर दोस्तों हमने पोलर सॉल्वेंट यूज किया तो वो डायपोल मोमेंट मेजरमेंट करने में इफेक्ट कर सकता है, इसलिए हम यहाँ नॉन पोलर सॉल्वेंट यूज कर सकते हैं दोस्तों। The dielectric constant and density of the solution are then measured at various temperature. The molar polarization P12 is calculated using the relation that is P3 equal to D minus 1 upon D plus 2 N1 M1 plus N2 M2 upon D. N1 and N2 are the mole fraction of the solvent and solute respectively in the solution. Therefore, this equation is simplified like this way: D minus 1 upon D plus 2 in the bracket N1 M1 upon D plus N2 M2 upon D. Therefore, D minus 1 upon D plus 2 is multiplied by M upon D, that it become polarization of the solvent, and D minus 1 upon D plus 2 is multiplied by M2 upon D, that it become polarization of the solute. Therefore, this equation is simplified into total polarization P3, that is equal to total polarization of the solution P12 equal to N1 P1 plus N2 P2. The P1 and P2 are the molar polarization of solvent and solute molecule respectively. Then the molar polarization of the solution is also given by. Now, knowing the experimental value P12 and N1, N2 and P1, the molar polarization of the solute P2 can be determined with the help of following equation. Therefore, P2 equal to P12 minus N1 P1 upon N2. P2, the total molar polarization are calculated from the experimentally by determining the value of dielectric constant and vapor density at various temperature, and with the help of this information and above terminology it is determined the value of P2 at various temperature. Therefore, plot of the P2 against 1 upon T always use straight lines like this way. The slope of the line is nothing but the value of the B. Therefore, B equal to 4 by 3 pi n u square upon 3k, that is u equal to under root of 9k upon 4 pi n under root of B. Hence, putting the value of all parameters, that is k pi n, therefore gives the 0.01273 under root of B, and the value of B is measured with the help of slope. I am putting the value of B in this equation, therefore easily got the value of the dipole moment of the solid compound. Friends, in the next lecture I will focus on the different concept. Thank you so much and take care.